Move over, kids. My name is Ken, and Nintendo just dropped something huge, absolutely huge. A new Zelda game, or at least a new take on an old Zelda game. They dropped on Nintendo Switch Online. You know that online service that people complain about paying $20 a year for? Well, they said they were going to release more games throughout the year, and they released 3 more today, October 10th. But then they must have known that my birthday was tomorrow because they gave us a brand new take on The Legend of Zelda. Pretty much, this is called let me read it. I gotta read it verbatim. The Legend of Zelda, Living the Life of Luxury. Buy something, will ya? In this souped up version of The Legend of Zelda, you'll start with a ton of rubies and items. You begin with all equipment, including the white sword, the magical sword, the blue ring, and even the power bracelet. But if Ganon's still giving you a hard time, the power of money will overcome. Just buy yourself some more items and give it another shot. Beating the game once grants you access to a more difficult version of the game called Second Quest. What? Out of nowhere, Nintendo dropped this. Everyone's complaining about how Nintendo Switch Online is not worth it, and Nintendo's just quiet. Could you imagine if Nintendo had said something along the lines of, oh yeah, we're going to be offering up souped up versions of our games. Now, I'm going to say that this Zelda version is not really for me. I really like that hard, original aspect of it. It looks like all they're pretty much doing is just giving you everything from the start. And hey man, if that's how you want to play, go for it. It's an excellent game. It's still going to be hard to find some of these things. I mean, I think Temple 7, spoiler alert, but it's a 30-year-old game. Temple 7 is like under a bush, and they don't even tell you. They don't give you any hints that it's under a bush. You just kind of have to randomly light everything on fire. And it's just so cool that Nintendo did this. And the implications are they've got way more surprises in store for us on Nintendo Switch Online, and we're gonna get probably that NES remix type stuff where they're gonna be tinkering with all these old games and making them new, fresh for this current generation, I guess. Because you know what, maybe a lot of kids couldn't figure out this Zelda game. Maybe they're like, what the heck? I have no idea what to do. And now they're going to get everything. I know my kids would love it. I'm not going to let my kids play it like that, though. I'm vicious with my kids. I'm like, you will beat Mario before you play anything else. Because when I was a kid, I didn't have every single game in video game history at my disposal. I had like eight games. And Track and Field and Duck Hunt were 2 of those games. So I'm telling my kids, beat Mario, and then you can go on to the next game. So I'm not going to do that with my kids, but I can understand why some, because that Zelda game, woo, buddy. But the major implications of this is that Nintendo Switch Online has a plethora of things to give us that Nintendo hasn't even mentioned, that they're just going to kind of throw out there, sprinkle out there. And I can see this happening way more. I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting things like Star Fox 2, games that were never really released in the prototype stage that they just kind of throw out there, or maybe they finished up, or maybe some exclusives. Maybe we'll get Earthbound 0 or Mother 1, and just, this is crazy. This is crazy that Nintendo did this, and they didn't even say it. They literally didn't even say anything about it. People had to, people who booted up their Nintendo Switch Online today just saw it there. And it's just like, it's such a Nintendo thing to do. And that's why people, when Nintendo, I wish they were better with communicating to us. I don't care if I get the spoilers on who the characters are going to be at this stage in my life. I like that information. But I still don't get worried about it when Nintendo doesn't really give us the information. And when they say, you know what, trust me, give us $20 a year and it'll be worth it. That's why I'm just like, here's your $20, Nintendo. I'll just play Nintendo Switch Online and wait for the good stuff, the great stuff to get on board. And here we go, people. Buckle in, because Nintendo's just about to sprinkle some of their Nintendo magic throughout Nintendo Switch Online. It is dangerous to go alone, people. Please share this video, this channel, with a friend. In the comments below, please let me know your thoughts about this. Does this change your tune of Nintendo Switch Online, or were you always kind of like, you know what, Nintendo's going to get us covered one way or another? But yeah, wow, just a brand new take on Zelda. Not for me, but I'm glad it's there. Have a great day, everyone.